その現実を受け止めた言葉に鮮やかな眉間シビザライター近づいて重なる音が消える前に赤信号と羊でも世界を欺いたシークレス視線は夜空空にでほらこの街は君のストーリー
Hello, hello everyone! Welcome to the final Mappool Showcase of the whole tournament, also known as, of course, the Mappool Showcase that's going to be done for the Grand Finals. Here I am, Toadette, who is going to be one of your commentators, and joining me are going to be...
Hello! Okay, so nagbabalik po ang pusa ninyo, no? After like 2 weeks of being sick, but I'm so excited for this grand finals Mappool showcase, and as well in the room we have our streamer Paul, Itawachi for 4K, and Tenchi for I think 4K and 7K, and as well as Surf Chu, but hindi siya muna makakapagsalita ng masyado. But yeah, how is everyone? Emily.
I am nervous because, this is the final showcase of the whole tournament, and I want to make sure that everyone enjoys it, and I hope that everyone's interested to see what the map hosts look like, and I can't wait to see everyone's reactions in the chat. But yeah, that's about it for me. How about you, Itawachi?
I'm very excited for this year's Grand Finals pool. I believe we've done a very big step up to last year, and I hope everyone's ready for the chaos that is about to ensue in these next few hours of showcasing these next maps.
I would agree with that. The scaling on, especially on 4K, um, it has been like on the level of MWC instead of just -1. And for sure, the players would not have a very good time playing all of the maps for 4K, but for 7K, it's much more tolerable, I suppose. Not really.
All right. I I see. Well, I can't wait to see, especially for the 4K side of things, because we know what's happening next month. I'm not gonna say it, but we all know what's going to be happening next month. And this pool could be something that players who are interested in joining that tournament would or may be able to try, so that they could probably warm up for whatever's going to be happening soon. But for the meantime, let's have the show on the road, and especially for the viewer attention, let's have
Oh my god.
the typical 7K Maple showcase first, and then the 4K Maple showcase.
Your attention!
Let's
All right,
go!
all right. So starting us off
Was
with
it?
this. All right, starting us off with the 7K Maple showcase. we have the first Rise pick of the pool, of course. It's going to be Phantasm Machine, Fan Factory 1.1x. Wait a minute. Is this even the right skin, Paul?
Here we
Oh
go
my
again.
Okay, okay, that's fine. We can use it.
Yo! Skin leak.
Philippine national skin.
Oh no,
It's,
our skin.
it's alright. We can deal with this for now. Okay, we
Oh
can
my
deal with this
God.
for now. We can deal with this for now. But yeah,
Okay, as I am seeing the intro, it's full of delays.
well, yeah. I mean, it's Rise One. Let, well, that's some quick math. That's some quick maths right there, by the way, Paul. I'm just gonna applaud you for that. Because, like, right now, obviously, considering that this is a speed pick, you expect this map to be very fast in general. And, like, we can already tell at the start that there are some delays here, and we can already see those once again. The thing that makes this map hard is it's very relentless. There's one break section, yes, but after that, it immediately brings you back to the speed. And this could really, really damage your accuracy and your consistency as well. Which is evident because look at their score in the leaderboards, a 935k, and right now they may be holding a 99. But 935s are usually around the mid 98s or even like a little bit on the lower end of 98s. But as of this moment, it's evident that their accuracy is very high, so this could be something that our players is expected to act very well. Good. Oh man, this is just really, really terrifying. And like, oh, looks like the replayer here had a lot of clean miss, so that's something I guess you could expect for the speed pick right now. However, I think it's best we switch the skin up a little bit, right, Paul? all right, all
This
right.
map is actually full of stairs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Just gotta keep the show on the road, right? The last page. I just realized this, but like, I don't know why the replay showcase order maker, the one who made the replay showcase, put this as one of the first maps, even though the title is last page.
Bruh.
I
Come
wonder
on, man.
I wonder who made the replay order. Anyways, the thing about this map is I believe this is one of the more release-oriented picks. Yeah, that's certainly true. And like, I can already tell based on the release aspect, like right now, it's pretty fast. So it isn't like your typical slow release chart. So this tests not only how well you can act certain patterns in long logs, but also in a way your physicality. But I'm not surprised considering that this is the grand finals already. So yeah, definitely some physicality has to be involved.
No, this map is full of anchor islands, to be honest.
Yeah, it's certainly the patterns are super complicated, especially with how this starts. Like, and yeah, those
And I think
patterns
it's
are
the
brutal.
ending.
Yeah, I mean, right now I can already tell this is really such a difficult chart, and wow, this is relentless. I actually don't know who created this replay, because like they must be in a really good level in this community, especially because like we can see that even with the complicated patterns, they're just able to full combo it, and like just so many things thrown at you. Well, we don't really know, but I guess. Oh man, I can't wait to see how this one goes. Also I like that there's a better replay. Okay, maybe we don't look at that. Yeah, but here's the thing, like, over the Fullerene shift is very known in 4K. So like seeing this in 7K, imagine that stamina map converted to 4K, converted to 7K I mean, and then have those dense sections still.
Chord stream hells.
Indeed. Wow, but yeah, this is such a difficult chart. Like, it's such a relentless pick in so many ways. Number one, it forces you to read a lot more efficiently. When I say read efficiently, it forces you to be able to play the chart without like sacrificing your accuracy too much. And number two, with that in mind, it forces you to continue pushing even if your stamina kind of runs out. The thing is, it's such a relentless chart. Literally right now, we have yet to see a single break section, which is why this pick is super difficult. Yeah, I'm not surprised.
How long is this now?
It should be around like, I mean, knowing that this is over the fuller shift, it should be around like 3 minutes at least. Around 3 to 3 minutes, around 3 to 4 minutes probably.
I think it's the break part.
Syndicated. Oh, okay, yeah, I recognize the name. I recognize it. I have no clue, but like as of this moment, like I can tell that this map is looking to be hard. Even the break section is relentless.
You guys picked
Oh
this
my
for
God.
some, just saying. Well then.
Yeah, and right now
I think the replay, the one who made the replay is struggling right now.
I mean it's obvious. You can literally see it. That the replay is having a hard time.
Stamina is too much for the replayer to have.
Wow, like I can already tell it's so hard. Like the unstable rate is starting to get really sped out.
Not gonna lie, this is Japan.
Yeah, that is Rice 2. And moving on from Rice 2, your second long move pick, actually, it's going to be good bounce.
Ebi Mayo.
And here we go. Good bounce is like known, especially in the rhythm game scene. Like, if I'm not mistaken, there's literally about to be a good bounce starting to open up. So I'm not surprised if this is known by literally everyone in the stream right now.
Kindle is my religion is back.
Yeah, and like, see, the thing about this kind of map is you can tell that it's pretty dense as a chart, but not to mention those releases are also varied in the way that you can't just really autopilot those density sections, but rather you really have to ensure that you aren't releasing too early, you aren't releasing too late on some of the columns. So yeah, yeah, that's true. But like, I mean, I can never tell from the start. This is such a fast-paced map. And, like, the thing that makes this chart hard is like, as you said, this does test coordination aspect of the players. It's- Yeah, there's
Yeah.
definitely no big difference here. And that just adds to the challenge because like number one, you have to, as I said in the standard chat, it's really just relentless and like forces you to keep on playing even if you ran out of stamina and whatnot.
Good noodles.
It's going to be AO Infinity. Was this map used in somewhere? At least base rate? Because like I feel like base rate was used somewhere. Although, yeah, and the thing about chord streams is it's kind of like the jump stream, had stream of Osmina 4K, wherein like you're supposed to really read it into it. Because like, especially right now with 1.15, an operate indicating that this map is faster than its intended rate. Yeah. Could you even call it a break section? Like it's still ridiculously hard. Cause like the way I see it, this is ridiculously difficult. And it just keeps on going, right? And like it doesn't stop, it keeps on going, still a 99.7 This is where they miss, right? Yep. Just goes to show how hard this chart really is. And it's still going. And there it is. That's the end. But wow, was that a difficult chord stream pick? Like 220 BPM on chord streams, it's super fast and complicated.
One digit good and a single miss. I mean, one digit great.
Yeah, that just goes to show how good the player really is.
Vocaloid fans.
Oh.
Yeah, it was last month. I remember this happening. I saw the forum.
風はましていた自由が変わり足を踏み出すこともできなくてそうやって僕らは終わらない夢の中に滲んでいく
Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I believe this is alright. Yeah, alright. Just wanted to make sure I read the title right. It already is it. It already was. I'm telling you. It is. It. Yeah, it was a release chart in MWC 4K Finals actually, 1.05. So yeah, that's why this was a release chart for 4K, but in the 7K side, this looks to be a hybrid instead of that. However, I can tell those Ellen sections are still really challenging, as if it were a release chart. So yeah. Yep. Most picked, huh? Interesting.
I think this chart is one of the near easy. Like,
And what makes it easier at least? I'm curious. Like what makes chart easier in general? Because like I think the way I see this is it could be easier because it's probably a little more straightforward than the rest of the charts. But yeah, I can tell this is really still a hard chart in general, so you shouldn't really underestimate it. For the meantime, however, we can just merely enjoy the chart as there's still one fourth of the map left. So again, this is a hybrid chart, so you're expected to have a very balanced skill set in general. Because like it tests everything from long notes and rice and just mixes both elements in general. It definitely is not easy in any sense. Because this is grand finals after all.
I think we're in the ending right now.
Yeah, that's such an amazing chart, and I'm glad that a chart like that was featured here. Thank you so much. Honestly, any replays are appreciated. So right now it doesn't look exactly the hardest, but I feel like the hard parts are gonna arrive soon. Alright, here we go. What kind of chart is this, by the way? Okay, okay, here we go. I was getting anxious. That was like what the whole map was. I was like, wait, this is the core technique? And then I was like, oh wait, it got really fast.
Yeah, seeing that chart difficulty name is Stella 3 or ST3 in short. Yeah, it's definitely a hard chart.
What makes it hard then, Tenchi? Like, what does Stella really mean?
I think it's a difficulty rating for BMS.
I see. Okay, that makes sense. So yeah, definitely seeing this, it's going to be a difficult challenge. This is akin to 7th grade challenge, the core jack really. So I'm just expecting some scores that are like a ton of 50s here and there. Yeah, I mean, you can't really blame them. This is a core jack pick. Like, of course, there's gonna be chokes here and there. Yeah, it doesn't look like it. I feel like all the players in this in the pool of players right now would be able to like play this comfortably. Well, we'll have to see about that. But for the meantime, let's go to the next round. That's the next map, shall we? Internet. Woo! Yeah, we can. Yeah, internet. Whatever, just internet. Okay, so this pick is hard, of course. I believe it's a density pick, so of course it's going to test like how you're able to read through the LM gaps. Cause like the thing about density is like it covers certainly all of the columns in the 70s. And out of the 70s, you have to ensure that you're able to read all of the LM gaps in between, making sure that you're not releasing too late, too early, or whatever. So again, what the challenge here is really being able to maintain your stability and also, as I said a while ago, your accuracy. Because the thing about density is you might be thinking, oh wait, I can just read like that and like release it too early, but no, that's not the case here. So basically, sort of like inverse in 4K, like jump screen inverse. But yeah, still, what makes this chart hard, as I've said, is you really have to ensure that you're able to keep your consistency. And right now, at the final moments, there's still some long note sections, so you can't really just let your guard down there. Oh wow, yeah, I did not see that. Yeah, and I'm pretty sure we've known Nibelungen as a like it's just a very popular song in the rhythm game scene in general, especially in Osamania. Yeah, it's definitely composed super well. Yeah, like even in 4K, Nibelungen was always known to be a long note map. I can probably, but like still, you never really know. Although right now,
I think it's the
we're
break
in,
part.
yeah, this is break part, so you kind of have some breathing room there, but that's just half the battle because like you're about to enter the second half. Oh man, this is gonna be so relentless, and it just keeps on going. And now we're finally approaching the real hard. Oh my goodness, yeah, those gray stuffs are really challenging, especially with the OD. I actually don't know what OD this is, but I can tell it's really hard. It probably is around there, but oh my goodness. Yeah, that's Nibelungen for you. Again, I'm kind of surprised that Nibelungen is a rice strat because it's very popular for its LMs, really. I think we see a lot of he who's here. Isn't that mapper very popular? Like isn't EU known as a great mapper in general and like a very popular one in the 7K scene? Yeah, I had no idea. I have no idea about that considering my background, but regardless, yeah, it does seem like Kiku is really just popular in the 7K scene. There, I agree. Yeah, that's definitely very tricky. Yeah, it's just such a relentless map in general. Yeah, and here we go. We're halfway in. Oh my goodness! Like look at the max combo there. 610. Just goes to show how hard this is going to keep your consistency on. Yeah, and oh man, that's such an unfortunate position. Such a very uncomfortable position to be in. And I think it's going and going and going. it just goes to show how challenging this really is, and like it's still going. By the way, still going. So this is my first time seeing all of the charts really, because like I didn't really check them. But like right now, those you see those very short and long LNs. Like what makes them so hard is you have to make sure you can focus on all of the columns, because like it's going to be challenging, especially if you don't focus. And that's why your experience in playing those kinds of charts is important. I mean, yeah, it's definitely popular. So what makes this chart hard? I mean, LN4. So if I'm not mistaken, LN4 should be like the mixed or something. This is mixed LN, right? Mixed LN. You mean? Yeah, okay, I can tell. But still, you have to be really, really, really careful, so that you're able to test all of your like skill sets. Because the thing about, again, you say it's LN mixed. So the thing about mixed long notes is test everything: release, density, coordination, consistency, everything. Just test. Just a gauntlet of a test, really, in general. Yeah, and right now it's certainly just proving to be a challenge. The fact that it's level 80 should already indicate that it's hard. I agree. Literally, that's also my reaction. What in the world is that? Just what a performance in general. You could imagine. Okay, so to start us off, it doesn't really look like this is going to be. Wait, what kind of thing is this again? I actually forgot. Oh, okay, so like I was gonna say, it doesn't look like this is gonna be a very straightforward pick, because like it's obvious already from the start that you have some rolly stuff, bursts and whatever, and of course the very awkward patterns here you can see with the numerous chords and then streams and even mini jumps right there.
Mysterious SCP, ah.
And like right now, you have some chords here and there, so I guess you could say that this is a little bit easier than the previous parts, but still you have to make sure you're focusing because there's still some difficult parts here like those mini jacks I saw that, and then again more bursts and whatever, so you really have to be careful with everything. But yeah, that's great to hear. Although moving on from this, oh man, what kind of background is this? Oh, I mean honestly, that's a pretty cool background. However, we're not going to be seeing that yet right now. But here we go, we're starting to get to the density long note sections. Oh my goodness, I mean you did say this is a hybrid, so like this is definitely a hard test for long notes, at least for this section. Yeah, so yeah, once again, now we're approaching the rise, so this is going to be such a hard one because like you just had a really hard Ellen section, and now you're suddenly going to rise. Oh man, that's going to be really hard. I did not, I did not even think that. I did not even think that this could be considered easy in any way. Well, we'll have to see first, but yeah, after that is going to be our, I believe, Rise 7. But hey, at least we're able to use it now, so I guess let's reveal it. Standard deviation. Yep, alright, let's see how this is.
If I'm not like wrong, this was supposed to be like last year.
Yes,
Right?
Paul just said that actually.
Oh, I mean, I
But
mean,
yeah, you're
I,
right. But you're right,
but
you're
I
right.
remember not. I mean, I remember not Paul. This was supposed to be in Tozer's map.
Yes, okay. I'll give a backstory about this. So yes, you're
Yeah.
right. This was supposed to be Entozer's map, but unfortunately, if I'm not mistaken, the map was too hard for Grand Finals, right, Paul?
Oh my god.
This is like your 4K. This is like your typical 4K stamina chart. And my
What are
God,
those stairs?
Alright, yeah, that definitely makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I still remember Enthozer's charting for this was pure chord streams.
I think it was pure chord string, but I might be wrong. Or unless this was already the chart itself.
Oh. Oh, mixed rise. Oh my god, the column? Huh?
Hot dog.
Those anchor jacks. Just
Yeah,
Wow.
it's just that's a difficult
Oh
chart in
my-
general. What is going on here?
What is going on?
Like we already saw those jump drills or chord drills? Because
Yeah.
like jump drill
Yeah,
is the term in
chord
English.
drills.
I guess it's called this chord drills. Okay, there you go, chord drill. Or those like ridiculously fast rolls, really. Indeed, it is getting faster and faster and
Oh.
faster.
another spare
Oh.
part.
Jesus.
Yeah, and
Oh.
it just goes on and on and on. By the way, oh my god, yeah, those chills are back.
I just wanna say, advertisement na to. Please support Index Error on SoundCloud and Bandcamp as well. Buy
Yeah.
his songs. It's
Yeah,
so cool.
agreed. Wow, we didn't even check the title of this. It's Sana. It's Sana. It's Sana. Is it not Sana? I actually okay. Oh. Oh, okay, that makes sense now. That makes a lot of sense now. But yeah, this is our. You said this is the Ellen consistency pick, am I right? So knowing that this is an Ellen consistency pick, it's certainly going to be challenging in many ways. So like you have to keep on playing and hopefully not drop. I mean, this is consistency after all, so that's really what's going to be tested here. Well, hey. Yeah, those shields are very brutal. And yeah, like again, as I've said, consistency is really a big test here. So you have to make sure that you're not going to be too distracted or whatever.
VTuber.
Oh. Oh, I can tell, because like you really have to make sure that you're coordinating them properly. So like you have to make sure that you're able to read them great as well. So like it's just a mix of two incredibly difficult skill sets.
Those inverse chord skills a while ago. What?
Well, luckily right now, this is the end of the chart, so you finally get some break after a ridiculously long amount of chart. Oh my goodness. This is just a really difficult chart in general. But hey, man, I hope these players are like excited to play this pool because like, man, this is so hard.
Yeah. This Mappool is a band fest right now.
Oh, he said the word.
I mean the phrase.
The phrase.
Yep, I agree.
Let's go. Anyways,
Yippee!
yep,
All right. So I guess I'm
yep.
gonna leave this to Arca, Tenshi, and Itawachi for the 4K showcase, right?
Yeah, sure. I mean, we
Um,
can handle it. But
Yippee!
anyways, thank you, Paul and Emily, for showcasing our last spool for 7K. And yeah, I'm really excited for 4K because as I've said a while back, like 1 hour ago, this is probably the hardest series amongst
yeah, it's really really hard.
yeah, back when I started map pooling on 2020, um, this is like two stages jump in difficulty. And yeah, to those who want to see the tiebreaker, well, we don't have a tiebreaker. Haha, XD. But anyways,
So if it
uh,
ends 6-6, they just have to play the whole
That's
match
uh,
again.
unfortunate, yes,
Aww.
sadly.
anyway, let's proceed to the first one. I'd say a lot of people would be familiar with, is already familiar with this map, considering it was used somewhere really familiar as well. Okay, this is Love Song by Valedict. Um, if you guys remember last year, we have a Luze speed map. Now we have the grand finals speed map. This is 365 BPM, a jump from 350 BPM. And I'd say this is just as fair as it can get, considering that speed maps on late game should be stamina draining, and it should test consistency as well. Um, although that this chart is fairly like light in terms of the patterns, it's very traily, yes, but the thing here is that it's a 15 BPM jump. Like it should be around 1.5 it's around 1.25 times the jump of difficulty in terms of MWC scaling, and I'd say this would be perfect for those who want to like pick a raw skill rice, right? Yeah, rice map.
So basically, you're saying very fast
Yeah,
or
it's
very hard.
yeah, it's very fast but not very hard in terms of like patterning. There's trills, yes, but compared to Jusan, compared to like the other speed maps that are very straining, this one is very short, and yeah,
The difficulty is just based on the speed in general.
yeah, it's based on the how you can continuously hit the 365 BPM streams. Anyways, let's welcome to the call Lot. Hello, Lot.
Hello,
Our
I'm a bit late because I kind of arrived home. Like,
that's
yeah.
fine. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. This should be hybrid one. Okay, I'm
This
really
is such a good.
yeah, this one is such a good pick, but I'm really sorry for the length of this one because it's is it like 4 minutes and 30?
Yes, 430.
Yes,
Yeah.
this length is very close to a tiebreaker. Actually, it actually kind of matches a tiebreaker even.
It's a
Yeah,
mini
yeah.
tiebreaker, the grand final.
Literally.
It's literally like I mean on MWC we have like the traditional map pooling on MWC has like a one long hybrid. I guess putting this is just fair for the players for not to grab like a free point on having like a short hybrid which is rampant. This hybrid is like it has pauses. It's not that draining or it's not intense at all. It's just how you can control the jacks and the transitions of patterning. It's not too rampant in terms of the density, but it's definitely more on the technical side.
So I'd say for the length, this song actually doesn't feel that much of a longing experience because the repetitive melody kind of just makes it like feel shorter in terms of like audio, like the in terms of like an audible audience viewpoint. It has like a lot of like distinctly separated sections, so it also kind of supports that feeling as well. You have like a long-ish rice focused part at around the beginning, and when the KI comes, we have a semi-techy end part, and then this part we have a Jackie balance hybrid. So yeah, there's like a very clear division between skill set here.
Yeah, I would say this is a lot easier to play than last round, which was it should be Peerless Under Heaven. And comparing this to Peerless Under Heaven, Peerless doesn't have like an actual break. It goes on and on in terms of like jack. This one, it has multiple transitions that you have to control, especially transitioning to like let's say like the breaks and the like the chorus. It's not continuous at all, but it's definitely tricky.
So I'd say the transitions are quite rough because you almost have no patterns that feel like an in-between to act as a bridge between sections. So the skill set switch is very drastic. You at 1 second you can be playing some kind of rice tech, and the other you are playing this type of LN. You can see here. It's like a very drastic and continuous volatile transition. So you have to be like super careful if you don't want to like mess up your timing and control.
Lot, it's versatile, by the way.
I forgot.
For
God.
gore.
Okay, Lot, it happened.
English fail. English fail.
English
Anyway.
is a very difficult language, yes.
Yeah,
Inisu fail.
it's definitely hard, but I guess one major like choke point on this was like the 3 column. What was it? It's the 3 column burst that we saw earlier.
Yeah, that's very kind of tricky. To be fair, I actually cannot hit it actively at all because like it is so concentrated in terms of like color usage. I had
Yeah.
to semi-manipulate to
Yeah.
actually see.
It's I remember it snapped on 1/8.
Yes,
So-
it's the 1/8 burst. So yeah, very dense.
Yeah, also we are now going to see like earlier that was like the long note on column 4 was a Percy test. Yeah, that's hybrid 1, a very long one. 4 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, so what map's next, by the way?
It's going to be Rise 2. It's
GG.
our speed jump stream. Hello MWC. Wow, originality. Anyway,
We have literally 2 MWC reviews. This is a very original blue guy.
true. Anyways, thank
Definitely
you.
not foreshadowing the next time we do PHNM.
Oh my
So,
god. Stop. Anyway,
Also,
thank you.
replay double S, B1.
True. Yes. Yeah. About this jump stream pick. Last round it was 260. Now we're going to jump 277. Which is definitely just right for this round, as this map isn't like just an autopilot consistency pick. It's way like it's chilly as well. It's on the techier side, but still consistent.
so I'd say the 1/4 patterning is the patterning mostly use 1/4 naps, but the way it utilizes the variety in it is what makes this map tricky to manage. So you don't only have like manipulable, comfortable, smooth jump streams. You have like a lot of truth, one-handed, two-handed, and then you also have like weird one-handed jump through motions that are hidden in the patterns, which does require a good amount of finger control. Not to mention the transitions between them is quite rough as well. And the difficulty itself is super concentrated. There's like few breaks. You only have like 2 minutes to actually recover from everything. If you miss even,
I'd say this map is definitely like a not column lock, but once you miss, you'll just miss one column, and yeah. I mean, it's comfortable but not comfortable at the same time. That's how I
It's
can
not a
describe
column
it.
lock, it's a mislock.
It's a no. It's just a lock. Okay.
it's just
Anyways,
bad.
let's proceed to the next one, which should be LN1. By the way, thank you Felix Spade for letting us like use your map. This was uploaded like 5 days ago.
Yeah, this is like a very fresh map in fact.
This is like it's not a custom in some sort of way. This was like a very last minute change.
The last
Since
map we used is very scuffed. It was Mysterians and Hera Joker. It is like super different and anti-meta from a lot of coordination maps we have nowadays.
yeah,
It's very bad. Not gonna lie. I'm sorry.
Inhar, Inhar is not that scuffed in some of way. It's just more technical compared to your usual coordination or release map. It's definitely a lot more speedy in terms of like uh, like the consistency of patterning on Einhar is very wacky, I'd
Yeah.
say.
It kind of feels spiky because everything is inverses and you just kind of choke
Yeah.
on the more weird patterns like
Yeah.
yeah. Here it's more consistent. You kind of like see this type of map in a lot of tournaments already. Typically, Juan Crystal maps like No Senku or Nisemono Chihu,
Kamisama,
Yeah.
yeah.
a lot of them. This map definitely feels more in line with the conventional coordination maps, so I'd say it feels more accurate to the NWC experience, I guess.
I mean, the technicality for this one is way above MWC, I'd say. But it's just the speed patterns that requires releases and coordination makes up the difference for the general difficulty. It's not that hard in terms of coordination, but it's definitely hard on being consistent with it.
Yeah, the patterning is very volatile.
Versatile.
Oh, guys!
That's fine.
Yeah, the patterning is
English.
English, guys.
English.
Spoken
Egg.
none.
Oh my
It kind
god.
of feels like you have to
Oh
like
no!
be speedy to like hit the patterns. Do you know how quick Turbo Sonic the releases are?
Yeah. I mean, in the current late game meta for coordination is basically just weird Ellen snappings. And yeah, you cannot like see late game coordination that is very slow. Everything is very fast.
Yeah. Coordination in late game doesn't have the feeling of like you have to like pay absolute attention to each hold and
Yeah.
release you do on the fingers. It kind of feels like you're approximating the releases and jacks the anchors as well.
Yeah. Okay, let's proceed to the next one. It should be a rice map. This is our stamina map. And yeah, compared to Marunouchi last stage, this is just a 2 BPM jump. Because why? Instead of being like very light, this is around a heavier like a density, like a heavier density thing. It's not that rampant like Marunouchi, but it's continuous. Okay?
Yeah.
Continuous in a sense that you only get 2 breaks, and the breaks are like 8 snaps or whatever.
So yeah, from what I've seen in this map, it's definitely very autopilot even for a stamina map.
Yeah.
You don't only have like normal jump string patterns, the typical 1/4 one. You also have bursts in between, and some of them are very hard to execute if you are not prepared. So
Yeah.
it is also anti-cycling as well.
Some of the transitions with the bursts here have a very hidden hand stream. It's not very obvious, but when you play it, you definitely experience some strains on column 1 and column 4. It's much dense on the right hand as well. So that's my tip for playing this. If you're not a right hand player, you can just mirror it and get a better experience. But some of the bursts are going to the left as well. I mean, going to the right as well. So doing mirror might trip you up.
Yeah, this is kind of like a weird choice of hand balance patterning.
Yeah.
Seems like nothing actually feels safe enough to do
Yeah. Oh, by the way, this is the first break. By the way, do you consider this as a break? I don't think so.
If you have like a weird-ish setup, like if you have a table or a chair that can make you stretch your arms like a bit, then maybe it can be a break. But other than that, no, sorry.
Imagine if you miss on that.
Yeah, yeah. You have
How
like one.
demoralizing would that be?
Yeah.
You have 30 seconds of break, but in between there are 7 seconds of jump stream out of nowhere. So be careful, be cautious.
Okay, so after the 2 sections that you see there, there's no more break left.
Yeah.
This like the 1/4 of this map is going to be as continuous as possible.
Actually, the only like breaks from
Yeah.
now on is like very short, and it still have like no to it. So
Yeah.
you basically still have to keep your finger on keyboard.
Yeah. I'd say this map is structured as anchory as possible.
Yeah. Also, the W trio and like the bursts, like these are also very stamina draining. So you still have to like preserve some stamina to like grind your arms and smash them.
Yeah. I guess that is our Rice 3. 3 miss, by the way. Let's proceed to the first SV map. This is thank you Patoraj for the custom map. Okay, this one is our reading, but this is grand finals. I don't consider this as reading, by the way.
I
Ito what?
cannot say this is like reading anymore. Like
Yeah.
I would rather just categorize the two SV picks as the easier one and the
Yeah,
harder one.
Yeah, I mean it's still reading. This map doesn't have teleports, but Itawachi live reaction, please.
What am I looking at?
Dude, I'm like so sorry for the players now because this is so resemblant of Halo's CD Try in 4DM.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
thinking.
It's like the type of SV that makes this visual distance between
Oh.
notes completely the same. So you have to memo the rhythms completely. But the lucky thing is that there is a very consistent motive throughout this song.
Yeah.
So the reading kind of just limits to around like 30 seconds, but it's still, yeah.
like
Go on.
how many unsnaps are there? I mean, this whole map is just snapped in like 1/3, 1/6, 1/8, and 1/12, like the usual common signatures, right? But if you add a layer of SV, especially slow jams, and
Oh, this common?
it's so common, like the beat snapping is common, but the added stutters on this one, especially like the fast stutter, makes it like insanely hard to time. Like the visual and the oral just doesn't sync.
Yeah, I'd say although the notes land on the conventional snaps, the rhythm itself is not very conventional. Like
Yeah.
EDM songs usually have like a very consistent and upbeat type of percussion downbeats. Here it kind of just like goes everywhere. There is almost no rule in where you have to hit. You have to remember a 30-second section and then repeat it accordingly throughout the whole 3 minutes map.
Yeah, and the thing is, this is like under 1,300 compared to other like SV maps that have like lower. I guess missing midway through is still very significant of your score, especially when you miss most of like the fastest stutters.
Yeah. And also missing on the chords can be very detrimental as well because The map isn't like Ping 2 or Orca,
Yep.
where there is like bursts and
Yep.
very like course for you to maybe get a clue. Here it can just stomp down out of nowhere, and if you're not careful, 3 misses.
Three,
I
like,
doubt I'm ever gonna get a good score on this. What have I watched?
like. Also, can we spam explosion on chat?
Polar
Like right now.
SV2
One
is
second.
a familiar song, but
Yeah,
but the SV itself is very hard
it's
because
just
information alone is not enough.
it's so like weirdly timed. But anyways, let's proceed to Rise 4, our first technical map. Oh, what do you know?
Look whose map this is. I wonder.
True. I mean, this is a huge step up from like last round. I mean, like the Neko Arc map is very mixed in terms of like patterning. This is
Yeah.
very grace and somewhat is speed jacky because 161 BPM tech jack is like definitely not a no-brainer. It's super hard to hit, especially. I mean, you could say it's cheesable, but one misinput and you're done.
Yeah. So I kind of perceive this map as like a tech-ized speed jack map. So it does contrast well with the core jack map as well, being more anchor focused and also denser. This one is more speedy, and the technicality in this of course kind of enhances the difficulty of a typical mixed price map.
Yeah, it's just well, there's your break section. After that, there's nothing more. You're just jacking continuously. That
Yeah.
sounds wrong.
Very
What?
wrong.
What?
That caught me off guard.
Speed Jack is also like a super niche skill set as well. Like barely anyone knows how to hit Speed Jacks.
Bruh.
So if you maybe this
Oh, this
can
one.
be, yeah.
The
if
flames on the speed section.
What BPM is this?
162.
God, how
161.2.
Yeah. It's just the miss. XD.
I'm
Miss on the burst.
so
Lol.
sad. Anyways,
I'm sure there'll be more of those misses in the actual grand finals. Kappa.
True.
oh my god, it's very hellish. But yeah, that's gonna be it for our Jackie tech map. Overall, very speed jack focused compared to the jack mix map we have last round. So,
Yeah, that's our
what dish are we gonna have next for our medium?
I think hybrid 2. Yeah, hybrid
Yeah.
2.
Hey, I love the score,
Bye.
guys.
I
Yikes.
sincerely apologize.
96 by the way. XD.
Man,
Okay, so hybrid 2 is basically more of like a burst, like a stream.
Oh boy, don't get me started
hybrid.
with this map.
Emily jump scare.
Emily
This is
jump
like-
scare.
Oh, so messed up.
Hold it.
I'm like
that
so
jump
sorry
scare.
if you guys have to like play this because it's like so tricky. The rice patternings and then the elements meshed in
Yeah,
and the
definitely.
really jack stacked into
Definitely not your conventional stream hybrid. This
This
is
is the
more.
technical execution.
Yeah, it's
Maybe lower
definitely.
scroll speed.
this actually feels like
lower-
feels more like a technical hybrid, and then the next one actually feels more streamy to me. I don't know. Your
Paul
taste, I
can
guess.
Paul, can we lower the scroll speed, like control minus on the gameplay? XD. Okay.
Scroll speed. our legendary friends since 2020.
Oh my god. Anyway, um, I would say I would describe this as more mixed in terms
Yeah.
of the concept of the patterning. I would say
This is
this
like
is
a
more mixed.
super mixed hybrid. I'm pretty sure
Yeah.
when I bought this map for the old version of this map for Combo Cup, I listed as the mixed hybrid. Because
But-
the amount of variety in the cutting is absurd. One set, like, the first half you have, like, Rise, the Jack, the anchor tech, and here
Yeah.
you just seen a very weird, speedy Ellen part.
But for the most part, I would say this is definitely streamy. Oh god, the ending, yeah, like the
What are
jacks.
these mini jacks?
Yeah, the jacks, the speed jacks on the ending. 200 BPM by the way.
Fuck you!
200 like 200 BPM by the way.
Oh wait, the chat. You remind me. This actually feels like Nightburner.
I mean, this is way tolerable than Nightburger.
Yeah.
I'm so
but
sorry for
still.
the part, by the way.
I think
It's-
you guys realize now why we have a 96% replay score now.
yeah. Also, no swearing.
I'm
Anyways.
I'm very sorry for Alice because like she had to gone through this suffering.
Yeah. Anyways, let's proceed to the let's just never mind this nightmare hybrid, but let's proceed to Tech 5. I mean Tech 2. This is Rise 5. Our very bursty and definitely a speed tech. I have no thoughts on this map since it's
This is-
generic in some way.
Yeah, I'd say this is a bit of an outlier compared to our previous speedy tech mix
Yeah.
map. This is more like a broken stream type of map.
I mean, Regret Part 2 was conventionally awkward. It has tons of bursts.
Yeah.
This one, it has like tons of trills.
So I'd say the difficulty of this compared to Regret Part 2 lies more on the physicality and how well you can like wind up your hand on very dense patterns that come out of nowhere.
Yeah. Yeah, I really cannot describe this as just very rampant on trails. It's very broken as well. If you're going to stream it, some of the notes are not continuing on the previous pattern. It just cuts right off, and you're basically resetting your fingers.
It's like very broken. You kinda like reset the finger speed every like
Yeah.
2 milliseconds or so. And the transitions between patterns are very rough as well, adding into the variety of it that's already presented as you can see.
Yeah. The trill! Let's go!
What the heck was that?
Imagine missing everything.
So sad.
Imagine that's the only part you miss.
Imagine you like take off your hands without realizing there's still a burst on the end of the map.
And then you
Like-
lose.
Yeah, it's just it's so over.
Yeah.
Or should I say it's Jover?
It's Jover.
It's Jover.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Let's
Oh my god, I just heard Jover in the stream and now I'm on the. Okay,
Bruh.
so I believe we're down to our last 3 maps? Or wait, no.
No. This is like Rise 5. We still have like
Okay, no, this is
7
Rise.
maps.
This is Rise 6, you mean. Rise 6.
Is it?
Yeah,
No, this is-
okay. I'll explain.
God.
I kind of flipped the order of Rise 5 and Rise 6 on this showcase, okay?
Oh,
Wait, no, it is Rise 5. Oh,
yeah. It's
I labeled this on the replay as Rise 6. Oh my
oh
god.
my god.
Anyways,
Anyways.
Stuffness in PHNM, what's new?
True. I mean, this is your Ellen density map. I'd say this is one of the most bannable maps out there. One being Hybrid 1 or Hybrid 2, I mean. Umbra Radio
Umbra
Logos.
Radiologos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Serenkov is like how many BPM jump from we started on 233, right? Now this
7.5,
so that's I think I mean in terms of density I mean in terms of BPM we basically downgraded a little bit. But in terms of technicality and the speed sections, I'd say this is more definitely way denser than Sogrand. Sogrand is only snapped on 1/4. This has snaps on 1/6.
This kind of reminds me of Felix Iganda or Pupa
Yeah.
in 4GM.
Yeah. Igalta has like the same structure as Serenkov, but just way faster.
Yeah. The similarity, I'd say, is like, although being labeled as density, there are a lot of like outlier patterns as well, such as like thirsty Ellens, some jacks or coordination stuff, even like this trio here.
The Trill! Lacrima! Yeah.
This density map does have like a lot of variety in the pattern itself, even on the 1/4 stuff. It kind of like, it's kind of like a general trend of density maps nowadays. You don't have like the same pattern repeated all over the map. You need to have like some sense of alrightness, I suppose, versatileness,
Yeah.
versatility. But
Yeah, versatility. Like, it's not your usual 1/4 snap density, like just Ellen's themes. It goes way techier, and some parts does have like a release factor as well. But yeah, let's proceed to the next one. It should be Rise 6. This is your technical 3. Please don't get scared that this is super dumpy and super mini jacky, because that's basically the concept of this map. Again, thank you Danny TX for letting us use this. We were supposed to use 1.05 for this one, but we saw like the spikes on the second half of this map, and we just denied the upgrade.
yeah, so it is a bit backloaded, but it's kind of trivial at this point.
Yeah, I mean trivial in the sense that
It's not
Min-
useful. If you
Yeah.
have like good stamina and spreading, then
Yeah.
you can still play the second half.
yeah. So like on this part, you're basically seeing rice dumps, like rice tech with mini jacks on the first column and this on the fourth column. Definitely,
Go on.
yeah, definitely a band bait as well.
So I think on this first section we have like jump spots sandwiched between the chords. So it kind of resembles a bit of like chord jam, but it has like some tech as well. So maybe chord tech.
Chord tech?
We got a new term, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah, we have.
I think Stunky Mango he invented that.
Yeah, I think it's like the last one was Jackato, right?
Technical chord tech, whatever.
Chord tech? Real.
True, that's so based.
Yeah, some breaks here. Nothing too shabby.
Wait, why is the score only 600k?
True. Why is the score 1-4? I mean, why is the score only 600k when the map is 1 point away? Let's see.
Anyway,
Let's see. Like this part is just the start of your finger strain. Definitely a non-stop. like non-stop happening at this point. It's just pure, like pure burst and dump and mini jacks.
Use this break well. You only have a few seconds left before we like divide into matches.
R.I.P. FC. Yeah, at this point you're starting to feel the burn. It's ending right here. If your stamina is drained, yeah.
It has so many anchors.
I like the
and mini
background.
jacks in between. The background is it's abstract. It's gory. It's like kind of just like what's inside our brains.
Yeah. Yeah, let's proceed to the
That's my
next
brain after
one.
seeing SB1.
Yeah. Oh, thank you, Itawachi, for the
Oh,
replay, by
wait.
the way.
Who's
Um,
this?
Oh, what is this? This is the harder SV with teleports. This is an MWC reject that become a PHNM custom map. Thank you, Halo, for letting us adapt this map.
This was rejected only because of one reason. Information alone is not enough. We also need the rhythm of the information. Rhythm alone is not enough. We also
my
need
God.
the memorization
God.
of the rhythms.
Oh my god. Okay, but yeah, From's options is definitely a song known for not having a supporting noise. Like,
Yeah.
let's say we can compare this to Orca. Orca has drum and bass, right? You have EDM samples. Options does not have a supporting rhythm. Like,
This map of options is like it does not even rely on the percussions one bit, so there's like no very minimal sense of rhythm.
yeah,
You have to rely blindly on the instruments, and they're also very anti-rhythm.
it's
Everything on this map is based on the instruments. And you can see here the long notes.
Yeah,
they all
it's-
follow them.
yeah, it's just like you are following one sound and one sound only, and that's the thing. It's really
And that
hard.
sound is very arrhythmic.
Yeah,
Most same from song, by the way.
yeah, it's only focused on the synth and like the sample, like a very light drum.
Case in point.
Yeah, it's like the LNs here. I'm so sorry for the LNSV, but it has to
You
be
made
done.
me learn this and I hate it, but it's whatever.
Oopsies.
The
it's
snaps are fine, don't worry. They're mostly 1/4 and a little bit of 1/8.
If you're familiar with this song, then maybe you're good. But if you are a complete newcomer to the traditional Bofu songs, then maybe you're dead. Anyways, raise
Oh
settings.
yes, the best
Yay!
snap is here.
On?
You guys like the
What is
background?
that?
the
Hello,
background.
This background was made by me in
Jackhammer.
Photoshop.
It's so funny, but again, this is a cut version. This is a cut version of a thank you Eclipse for letting us upload and edit your map.
Hello, the
Um,
results are published. The victim was Jackhammer, who was the villain known as the Evil Magistrate.
Oh my god, stop! I hate it.
I
But
just love the
yeah,
background, by the way. This was made by me in Photoshop with 30 minutes.
it's so funny. Holy.
Also, you guys may have known this song through the 7K semifinals tiebreaker. But anyways,
Critical Line by Eclipse was originally it was like a 4 minute and 30 second chord jack, but we cut it on around 3 minutes and 3 minutes and 20 seconds just for the sake of tournament. And some of the edits were just a clarity edit, because there's this one section that has a weird snap on the chords, so I edited that, and yeah, that's basically it. I retained most of the patterning concept just for originality as well.
This was like such a weird map for a core jack map, but like it's kind of just every jack map in this tournament. You don't have like conventional, rich,
Yeah.
like normal speed jack maps that
Yeah.
are kind of like comfortable to it. You
Yeah.
have like very rough transitions, variety in patterning, and also anchors.
Yeah. I
Cannot-
mean the thing about like conventional chord jack is like it's very repetitive in a sense that it's super easily hackable in terms of like the patterning, right? But when you mix it with like these anchors, these technical doubles, like the chord jack being unconventional just makes sense in terms of like the late game prowess of the remaining players as well. I wouldn't say that this is like Delta level, but
You say that it's 178.5 BPM speed check.
yeah, I mean Aquarius. Wait, is
Aquarius.
Aquarius is not speed jack. It's definitely an anchory, like a dense jack.
Mid jack, I guess, like middle density jack. Mid
Yeah.
jack.
This doesn't have like your like quads. This doesn't have quads, so definitely lighter than Delta.
You can like ramp up the like the physicality of you like a lot because the map itself is like moderate density, so it's like
Yeah.
not absolutely dense to the point it's like quadable and vibrable, but it's
Yeah.
not light to the point it's manipulable as well.
Yeah, I mean having like 162 BPM on the finals just makes sense. Like the jump of having like 10 BPM jump from finals to grand finals just makes sense. Anyways, let's proceed to the Mr. Beast with the arcade face. But anyways, let's proceed to the LN3.
If
This
I'm
is-
not an all-rounded mapper after this map, then I do not know what to say about you guys. I
Let's
can
go.
map hard elements.
Chrono Capsule is definitely your speed LN. It's much more bearable than Serenpal, but I think it's on the same level as well. It's just some of the transitions in Chrono Capsule is a lot more, I'd say, bursty. Yeah?
So as a mapper, I'd say that the concept I was going for is like a more kind of speedy, ever-changing kind of pattern.
Yeah.
So you have like so because of the map's speed, you have very short LNs, but also very narrow gaps and reverse shoots. So it's both speedy releases and your ability to like speed
Yeah.
Like
Oh, with
whole-
this section.
more speedily. I guess that's how you
Yeah.
say.
Like if you saw like this section alone is much more like speedier than Sharenko. But like I'd say this, but this is like super comical, but hitting that is like a map of easy MMR. You just basically hit the speed strips, you know? Not the OD0 version, but it's like yeah,
So I would say like Senko with that radiation has only 7.3 and the turning itself is more dense, so it's more actable. While
Yeah.
this one is more speedy, so it may be easier for you to get 2 inputs, but like because this is a Quaver custom, I'd set the only to 7. So maybe your act can appears a bit tight.
yeah, basically you're just playing the like the shorter long notes as rise. Yeah. That's it for our LN3. Thank you for
So for
the
this map, I did provide some leniency for you players.
yeah.
Sure.
Thank you a lot for like
Yeah.
this map. But yeah, let's proceed to the next one. Okay, I would just like to say that
Oh no.
Face back
I'm
around,
sorry.
face back.
I'm so sorry.
Just play.
I'm so sorry. Hello, index error on the chat. Playing this on 1.05, I mean, the base rate first is already insane. Playing this on an upgrade is just impossible. I don't think players would pick this and say like, oh, this is a free point.
Oh my god, this is so FCable. I definitely can get a free point from this. Wow.
Are you
Like-
sure about that?
Yeah, that's definitely not the idea of play dice. The thing is, play dice is naturally mixed, but it's also bursty in hindsight. Some of the parts here are like very relentless, but the density itself is like it speaks for itself. It's super dense, it's super fast. Like 151 may seem like too short of a BPM, but imagine 300 BPM trails, 300 BPM streams. Just I'm speechless.
Yeah, I cannot say anything either. Because like, you have burst, you have leader jacks, you have like some sweet jacks, you have Ellen braces, Ellen burst, some weird Ellen coordination thingy. You have basically everything. This is very all-rounded.
It's basically everything that you could have. You could have hated this like easily, but I guess the players have to endure the pain of playing this or banning this.
It's like more than 3 minutes of like technical hell.
Yeah. Again, thank you Index Error for letting us use this.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure this was made custom as the
Yeah.
Hololive main
Yeah.
cup
Yes.
finals tiebreaker. Yeah.
Yes. It's on the finals and the grand finals as well. This is a collab between me and How to Play Ellen. This was I think a 1 week challenge, by the way. I had free time before and I just mapped. This is like the first time me mapping a hard chart, by the way.
Yeah, it's like so
Chord Jack!
like how what am I looking at all throughout those 3 minutes? You cannot look at this map and say that it is a safe pick because it's so versatile. It has everything. There's like no full advantage to one skill set.
Yeah. I mean, if you're definitely technically advantageous, you can pick this and take the advantage of your opponent missing. But yeah, this is like one of the hardest charts out there in the pool.
I'm
Not
still
us.
mesmerized by the background,
Yeah, like the references on the background.
especially on the right wall.
Akadendekusu BSM.
BSM. But anyways, let's proceed to the. I think this is the final normal pick of the map.
Yep. Final normal pick of the whole tournament, actually.
Yeah, and
Thanks, Emily, for providing this replay. I'm pretty sure this was from OMLN3, both the
Yes,
replay and the
okay.
map.
Okay,
Yes,
this was my
exactly.
replay. This was my replay against Grill Roasted's match. Yeah, this was
oh
the
my
same
god,
replay.
wow!
Great job.
I'm so sorry for this one. we had to do it. Like a very
This is
technical
what happens
hand.
when us delusional coolers focus.
What do you mean? We're not
Delusion,
delusional.
the difficulty name.
What
Literally
do you-
us coolers.
True.
That's our brains right now. It's full of delusion. Also, Mania LN3 enjoyers, yes.
Someone in the chat just told, "Are we gonna get a Camellia song for tiebreaker?"
No.
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 Okay, but
True.
let's not spoil anything about the tiebreaker. Just wanted to say that and
True.
focus on this card, right?
Yeah, true. I mean, Reavers, I would say that it's definitely focused on Ellen's themes, but some parts has like mini jacks, it has anchors, it has shields, it has this weird bursty, like if you saw that earlier, like the burst there is like four notes at a time. And
We have like so much tricky technical patterns here. So I'd say the baby is like very extreme technical
Yeah.
LN with like some jacks here and there to aid it with the coordination aspect.
comparing this to Spin Eternally last round, this is more straining than Spin Eternally and way denser.
Yeah, it's tricky to hit because there are a lot of like burst shoots, then jacks, and then the LN releases, phrases. Like,
Oh, that part, like
what
the
am I-
full,
what am
like the full inverse of Ellen's speed.
like the speed LNs.
Yeah,
They're just like so hellish to play. The gaps are like so tight you cannot say you can manipulate because you will guarantee to get a lot of 200 in GG.
that's what she said. I mean, huh?
I'm gay,
I
sorry.
am sorry. Anyway,
Hey.
what?
What did I? Okay. What did I hear?
I'm just,
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Anyways, okay. So the thing about this chart is, again, this chart is such a long chart. It's very relentless, and like there's barely any break sections. Like even in that break section, you saw like a couple of mini jacks there, and like based on my experience playing this chart, I remember when we had that match, I almost missed there, and like my heart was beating really fast. So generally, this chart is super difficult when it comes to the mini jacks and also the releases all the time. So once again, just have to be really careful with all of the patterns
This
here.
map is like super long, and it being tricky allows you for misses to happen a lot. And every time you almost miss or miss entirely, your heart kind of just skips a beat, and that kind of just makes your nerve way weaker. So there's like some type of like multi-layered difficulty in this map. There's like the raw pattern being very tricky, there's the length being very straining, and then the nerve-wracking
God.
experience of trying to hold your accuracy for 4 minutes straight with almost no breaks in terms of like finger technicality.
The jacks.
Yeah, those jacks at the end could change the whole thing, and that single roll there, oh man, that could really change the map.
God.
Matches
Jackson
here.
LNs, what's new? Jackson
Guy-
LNs.
Guys,
That's true.
this is the tiebreaker, by the way.
Yeah, this is a tiebreaker.
Yeah, we don't
So-
have a
Also,
tiebreaker.
let me just say something. I noticed. I just realized if you flip the number if you flip the number upside down, you get the same
Okay.
number. But remove the zero. If you flip the
Osuhao,
number, you just get the
Osuhao.
same number.
Wait, what?
Palindrome number.
981186. If you flip that, in like
Oh.
it's the same. You'll get
Exactly,
981186.
Wait, oh my
It's
god.
a-
This
it's
is
a
kind of like a
certain type of
semi-palindrome.
All right.
Bro.
So can we go to the intro scene again, Paul? Like the
Yeah.
I just wanted to say something for everyone.
Yeah.
I think it's safe to say that there were so many lapses that happened in the tournament because of so many things going on.
Yeah.
I just want to say I'm really glad that at the end of the day we're here. We're able to push through grand finals without and I mean it's safe to say that I'm just really happy that we're pushing through grand finals, even if we had so many obstacles along the way, even if there were so many problems that had to be fixed. At the end of the day, we still pushed through, and I
Um,
guess like I'm just really glad that we're here now, and I can't believe that this is the final Mapple showcase. There's always that feeling when this is the last Mapple showcase of the whole tournament. Like Arcat could relate to that. It just
yeah,
feels so weird that it's about to end.
There's like so many hype being built up. Even you know, there's like a lot of like attention in the tiebreaker when there's a whole copy pasta made for it.
oh my
And
god.
also, like some words for the players. If you are still here for the grand finals, congratulations, you are very strong. If you get eliminated somewhere, then don't worry, you tried your best. I believe that you have like pulled out of your power. But if you don't and you intentionally try to underperform yourself, then we do not like that action. Please refrain from doing that.
Yeah.
But nevertheless, we are lucky to be here and witness this final momentous moment of OSU PHNM 2023.
Yeah.
That's true. Thank you so much for your kind words, Lot.
I just
Go ahead, Arcat. Go ahead.
yeah, I just want to say that uh like the previous back I just want to tell a story first. Like this is a very short story. Back in January, um I definitely wanted to quit being a host, and it's just sparked my motivation where I just couldn't leave the logistics of PHNM because I'm having fun making like very weird projects like this, starting from Exosia, coming from Arxis or Dawn, like huge. It's just like a huge appreciation to the very technical, like the production team of um like our staff, and I am really proud to announce that this year we're going to have another custom song. Although like the MV is still not ready, we're still
Yeah.
prepared for you a very good showcase. Shoutouts to Okirema and
Yeah, let's go,
Arj.
Kirema.
Yeah, shoutouts to Okirema for being like an MVP towards the
Uh-huh.
like the production. Um Again, it just makes me want to like do music as well, and I definitely want to stay on the back, you know
Same.
still in the staff and make more fun like music,
I,
with all of these great artists, like
I agree.
from Northern Lunar Node by Nick Droid, Arxis, Hughes, and Index Error. I am now proud to announce Akiri and How to Play LN, our grand finals tiebreaker. Let us now show the cry of the uncertain.
Enjoy. Good luck.
guess that should do it for the Mappool showcase of the tiebreaker. By the way, the star rating of the 4K map is 7.46. Meanwhile, for 7K, it is 10.67 stars. The replay for 4K was done by yours truly, Toadette, and the replay for 7K was done by none other than YZ1155.
Thank you so much for the both of you.
You know us, Joey. You know the very classical bonk. Boom.
yeah, the classic cryochemistry bonk, and yeah.
Yeah,
What a relief that it's over, but I'm still remorseful that
yeah, I'm sad as well.
um it's over. Like, it's already done.
It
Like,
has ended.
We did it,
um
guys.
It's the end of our Mapple Showcase series for this year.
yeah.
I would say that I cannot say for 7K, but I think the 4K Mapple was like a huge success in terms of like
Mhm.
categorization. Everything was made quite neatly up until now, and the mapping style is relatively consistent, which is something I would really like to see more in tournaments instead of like
Yeah.
wild cards.
That's
I'm not a
true.
fan of like the wildcard structure myself.
Yeah.
I mean, still, I mean, hey, let's give our credit to the 7K pools because they were also made extremely well. Like,
Yes.
I want to give my shout outs, especially to Makiba, who's been working tirelessly on the 7K pools. And of course, the rest of the 7K map pool team, Yukina Meng, of
Yep.
course, Kappa, who's also decided to help, Surf to 85, and also to the rest of the testers here. And as for the 4K, I would really like to give my shout outs to Arcat and Lot,
Mhm.
and to the rest of the testers here. You all did an amazing job. I'm very, very proud of what you all have created in the Mapple scene. And as and I'd also like to add as well, I'm very impressed with some of our new recruits in the commentator scene. I'm
Yes.
also glad to have more people here in the team with us. I just hope that everyone is able to enjoy the grand finals full. And I hope that regardless of how you place in the podium, just remember that a podium finish is a podium finish, okay? So you did
Yes.
amazing,
Correct.
especially in how hard this tournament is. I guess that's all I have to say. I guess that means we could finally close it, unless any of you have something else to say. Because
Yeah.
I feel like we could finally close this. It's been a
We
very great journey
Long.
overall.
Yeah.
one simple sentence. No matter how big or small, you keep PHNM running.
Yeah, that's
Yes.
true. Let's
That's
go.
correct. That's
Let's
correct.
go.
No.
What
Just
was this? Is this foreshadowing for PHNM 2024?
I
no
don't
no
Oh
more
know.
god,
stuff.
not now, not this early.
No more stuff. XD. Oh
All
my
right, all right,
god.
all
But
right, all right.
I just wanna announce that the official MV and the official song would be uploaded on Akiri's and I Index Error's SoundCloud, and hopefully on Bandcamp as well, available for like to pay, available to buy on Bandcamp. We already have the official art. I just want to say thank you for the Funk for making the official jacket, and the official background of the Cry of the Uncertain. We also have prepared a poem to like spice things up
Yes.
as well. The poem is like very crucial to the Cry of the Uncertain lore, on how we created the title, on how we created the concept. um yeah, I just want to say thank you to Hughes as well for doing the MV. The MV should be available by Thursday, if not Friday before the matches has started, so we can showcase it on YouTube, so that everyone can enjoy the music video, like the song as well, for one, like, one more time. And I just want to say thank you for all of the, like, the helpers of the logistics of this tournament again. Just like the yesteryear, Just like the previous tournaments, I really appreciate all of the help, even though that it's like very minimal. Like, all of the help is appreciated. And
You know that
yeah,
help is help regardless of the gravity of it,
yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah,
So I'd also like to add this. So I also want to appreciate you, Arcat, even though you're
yeah,
sick and whatever and what happened recently. You still
yeah.
came into the showcase. I want to give my congratulations and warm thanks for being here with us, even though you have a sickness. Everyone, I'd
Mm-hmm.
like to ask you to please wish him a get well soon. As for
Yep.
Surf to 85, I'd like everyone as well to wish him good luck on his exams. And that's why he
Yes.
couldn't be present right now. And also, please share your appreciation to Yukina Meng, one of our co-hosts, actually the newest co-host here, and I feel
Yes.
like he's done a really good job. And you did
Yeah.
say that the Funk was the one who created the jacket, right? I
Yeah.
just
Yeah.
want to
The funk.
say, bigyan natin ng jacket!
Oh my god.
Oh, my ear.
Help. No, I lost my nitro, else I would have been
Oh
able to
my
like
god.
open the Windows XP error sound.
Oh my
All
god.
right, all right, all right. But on a serious note, I'm really thankful for every single person here. You
Oh
all
my
did an amazing job.
god.
Stop no more.
All right, no more, no more. All right,
Oh
I
my
just want
god.
just want to
Yeah.
say, yeah, thank you so much, everyone, because like I'm just glad that even in the year 2023, we still have a lot of people here on the board, and we hope that so
Yeah.
many of you would stay here with us. But
Uh,
until then,
yep.
this is the OSA Philippines Nationals 2023 Mania 4K/Division Grand Final Showcase signing off.
Thank you everyone.
Thank you, everyone, and good night.